Well, hey there, everybody. How are you so far this week? I tell you, it's been pretty somber, right? There's just so much to report on. A lot happened over the weekend, and so here we are with this infamous saying that we have been saying before our reports for many many years now, and that is, I'll just continue to send up prayers, condolences, and love to all who've been affected by all of the traumatic situations that have happened across this country and honestly around the world. But definitely those who were affected by the devastating tornado that hit Rolling Fork, Mississippi, all of those surrounding communities in Mississippi, and of course parts of Alabama. From what I've read, I think that tornado rolled through four states, and so of course with the most devastation happening in Mississippi. And so again, we um, offer our love and prayers to those who survived. And they're dealing with so much destruction and heartbreak. I've kind of been watching the clips here and there on the various news outlets, and it's just devastating. So, for those of us who can, let's, jump on board with some of these organizations or churches, or even, reach out to people that you may know down in that area and try to send help. I know a few people who actually have gone there, and kudos to them for offering their support and putting their prayers and love in action. All right, and so we've also heard about the latest mass shooting that happened on Monday at a private Presbyterian elementary school in Nashville, Tennessee. My God. Three students and three adult staff members were shot and killed by a 28-year-old former student of the school that's called Covenant School. And you know, again, like so many of you, I've kind of been watching and consuming some of the news reports, and more details are about this incident are being revealed. We are learning more about the victims and of course the assailant. And we'll just keep watching and staying up to date with that story. And once again, sending up our heartfelt, sincere prayers and love to that community, all who've been affected and left traumatized. Just horrible, horrible, horrible. And so, I somberly and half-heartedly say, welcome to another edition of Maryland's Cafe Society Radio on YouTube on this 28th day of March, 2023. By the way, it is the 87th day of this new year, 2023. Can we still say we're in a new year? Well, we're technically still in the first quarter of the year, so maybe, I don't know. Well, there will not be any cafe talk today, but I do have some cafe news, and it's primarily one quick story. This one caught my eye, and I think it was on it was a CNN business report, but um, here it is. Wall Street continues to go west to invest. Well, what do you mean, Marilyn? Well, not gold. They're not looking for gold this time. No, 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 no. It's all about the water. Yes, I said water. Again, CNN Business has reported that one investment firm in particular recently purchased 500 acres of land along the Colorado River in Arizona near the California border. And, everyone's asking, why is this news? Why is this important? Why would an East Coast investment firm be interested in land in Arizona? Well, critics are saying it's because of the water rights. And so they call these investors drought profiteers. Hmm. Yes, listen, some Wall Street experts have said that water here in the United States has become a $1 trillion market opportunity, partly due to these new government programs that pay out millions in drought relief funds, and of course, safe water programs. All of that going to the landowners or those who own rights to the water. Now, also, if and should the demand for water outweigh the supply, guess what? Then the cost of water will rise, and who will profit from that? Well, you know, I guess it's all in your perspective, but then there would be this trickle down effect, and we don't want to get into all of that. But, I do want to just bring this up that some of these water right investors are disputing these claims of being called drought profiteers. Yeah. And they're saying that they truly are interested in creating the best agricultural opportunities for locals, as well as, the general public and beyond here in the United States. And they want to contribute solutions to the potential of water scarcity as well as work to promote conservation. This is what they're saying. But again, we do have those who beg to differ. So we'll continue to stay on this and watch it and see what happens. I know that well, I don't know, no, but I believe that Arizona has three main streams of water, sources of water, and one of them is in fact the river that these investors have the Colorado River. The other one, I don't know, I want to say the Verdes River, Salt and Verdes River or something like that. But anyway, and from what I've read, they also have lots of groundwater. I know it's desert land, but they according to some of the research I did, they do have uh, uh, extensive reserves or reservoirs of groundwater as well. So I don't know. We'll watch it, everybody, and stay on board and see what happens. All right, 30%. Yeah, that is the representation of women on boards, corporate boards. So, hey, we're making that progress. And of course, the gender gap and ownership between single women and single men in 2020 is reportedly now at 8.6 percentage points. That's 1.8 percentage points up from just the year of 2021. So women are catching up in this home ownership game as well. All right. In other news, well, should we talk about those brackets being busted once again in the Sweet 16s? I know nobody could predict what has happened, but we now have the Final Four lineup for 2023 March Madness Men's NCAA Tournament. And of course, it is, ta-da, Florida Atlantic, what are they called? The Owls versus San Diego State Aztecs. And in the other matchup, it's the Miami Hurricanes versus the Yukon Huskies. Now, these games will be played out on this coming Saturday, April 1st. I think it's an evening, they're evening games, if I'm not mistaken. And so, anyway, I predict, because this one's easy, right? We have the Final Four. So who's gonna end up in the finals, like the final, the last game? Here's my prediction: San Diego versus Yukon. Ha! How about that one? All right, we'll see. We'll see, everybody. And the ladies, oh yeah, the ladies are also. Oh goodness, I didn't get that. Okay, well we'll talk about the ladies next go round. Boy, this is Women History Month. How could I? How could I forget the ladies? Ladies, we see you. All right. All right, and then I have one last thing, everybody, and that is to remind you of this beautiful sky show that you may or may not get to see. I guess it depends on the cloud, the cloud coverage at night, but there's supposed to be this rare alignment of five planets that will be visible in the night sky all week long, but particularly this evening, Tuesday, March 28th. This evening will be your best chance to see the sky show. Yeah, it's supposed to happen like right after sunset. And if you look to the west, you should be able to see the planet Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Uranus. And they're going to appear to line up in an arc shape right below the crescent moon. Can you believe that? Yeah, so try to remember this. You know, what time is it? This we're in the evening hours. I'm late getting this show posted, but hopefully you'll catch this before the sun sets tonight and get a chance to see this. Again, look to the west. Hopefully the cloud coverage isn't horrible. And they're saying even if the pollution is bad, you still should be able to see it. But you'll see these planets, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Uranus, line up in the shape of an arc right below the crescent moon. I can't wait to see it. I love this kind of stuff. So I hope you get to enjoy it as well. All right. All right. And this is our last week to practice our word for the month of March, which is paladin, an advocate, defender, or hero of a noble cause. All right. And remember, you can always promote your business, your service, your product, your persona, your book, your music, whatever it is. As long as it lines up with what we're doing here at the Cafe Society, just send an inquiry to producer at marilynscafesociety.com and we'll get all the details to you. All right. Remember to visit marilynscafesociety.com. That's the website. That's where you'll see the latest show posted, a link to the blog. You can connect with me on my various social media platforms. And of course, the YouTube channel link will be there as well. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Remember, Mondays with Marilyn, that's the email club. Sign up, and tell your friends, all right? To sign up, just send an email to Marilyn's Cafe Society at yahoo.com. I believe the link is on that website as well. Marilyn's Cafe Society at yahoo.com. And in the notes, just say sign me up and I'll know what you're talking about. All right. All right. And so let's wrap up for Women's History Month. Has been, of course, Women's History Month, Women's Empowerment Month, and all that it means to us all. And so I want to leave you with these quotes from some special women. And here's one. It's so powerful. Listen to this. It says, I raise up my voice, not so that I can shout, but so that those without a voice can be heard. We women cannot all succeed when half of us are held back. And of course, that young lady, Malala Yousafzai, is the person who left us with that quote. And then there is the quote from Serena Williams, which says, every woman's success should be an inspiration to another. We're strongest when we cheer each other on. Again, Serena Williams said that. So ladies, remember that, all right? And someone else said, I didn't pull, the name escapes me, but there's a special place in hell for women who don't support other women. All right, so as we close out the show today, and of course, Women's History Month, we want to leave you with these words from this incredible songstress, Christina Aguilera. Ladies, remember, you are beautiful. And if you don't do anything else this week, be sure that you live, you love, you laugh, and you love. As always, it's a pleasure and a privilege. I'll see you on the next show, all right? I don't own rights to this beautiful song, but enjoy. Peace, everybody.